Crosby on now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Like 20. Hey, watch 16, boys. Heavy. Watch the backfield.
Now Goff on first down. This one to the left to Higbee. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
At the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
You got nothing left. You got nothing. Joker. Five.
Goff.
Oh.
And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Come on, man.
Blake Martinez, the linebacker, was there in coverage to disrupt.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Man, let's roll. 24's the mic. I'm trying to collect. Hey, Charlie. 24's the mic. And let's pin touch.
Out of the gun. Goff. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Rodgers will bring the Pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Aaron Donald with a sack. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the Pack up on 3rd and long.
Let's go, team. Big series right now. We got to step it up. Switch. Cat 300. Cat 300. 59.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there at 22.
1st down, Packers.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41.
It's just me and you.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. There to make the tackle, Samson Abuka. This defense, tough to run against. And those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the 2nd level to occupy them, they have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they wrap up like that.
Throwing on 2nd down. Rodgers, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Whoa.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you
and the pressure gets to him again. Aaron Donald able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Goff. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Give him 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. Goff on first down. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Dean Lowry in there to bury him for a loss of 11. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Goff now looking to throw. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Hey, 76! 76! 76! Check curls, check curls, check curls. Go, go!
On 1st and 10, Goff. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field. Hey, Alpha! 24's the mic. Back to back.
Throwing again is Goff. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. First down, L.A. Goff finding Higbee.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 11. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Gurley. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On 2nd and 7, Goff. His pass caught at the 4. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Check, 42's the mic. I'm coming.
Goff on 3rd down. The quick slant caught. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. So the D-line got the push there against the O-line to stop that quarterback sneak.
A really high percentage call on offense. I think it's the right call. But as you noted, if they didn't get the push, you can't get in there. There's no place for him to go. And that's why the whole play got stuffed.
They run with a fullback now. This is Dan Vitale. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. Micah Kaiser was in on the tackle.
Good solid gain on first down. About what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. They'll give him a yard on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action. Now Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Mikel Roby-Coleman. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
After the interception, here's Goff. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Back to the air. Goff on second down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Rams are in for 6.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Rodgers now on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right. It's caught inside the 25. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Value 1. 50, Mike's 50. Watch the twist, watch the twist.
Hey, seam 6, seam 6.
It's 50, Mike's 50. Hey, tight.
The final shot before break here. Goff escaping the pressure right. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. It's the Pro Bowl corner, Aqib Talib there to stop him. They'll go again to Jones. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. The Packers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Let's go, man.
At their own 37-yard line.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10.
What you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. DC. Here we go.
Now a first down throw. Gone. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Here's Goff. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well-run route.
Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On first down, it's Gurley. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
At the 49-yard line.
180. Hey, I'm coming. 17.
On 2nd and 12, Goff. We got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 16 yards, a first down.
What? You caught that?
1st and 10 at the 33.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
I'm scared. Check safety.
Hold on. Check.
Here's Gurley now, out of the gun. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Gone. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Rashawn Gary picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Value three, value three.
Here we go.
Hey, high 7.
Watch the run, watch the run.
3rd and long. It's gone. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Rashawn Gary able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The great veteran Clay Matthews able to knock that one away in coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
So the scoring dried up here in the 3rd. Nothing that quarter for either side. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Check 26, check 26.
Here's Rodgers operating from the gun. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Rodgers now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 31, Rodgers caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers setting up the screen here. Aaron Jones. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And they'll get this down to the 10. 11 yards there, first down. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
On first down, Rodgers. Got a man open, it's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have taken the lead. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 right at the 30.
Don't get nervous.
Hold on. Check.
You can't block me.
From the gun, here's Goff. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Get that ball. Get that ball.
Here's Goff. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll go down as a loss of 8. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
We go tonight.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff, that's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there, you know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 6 there on first.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Gone. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Rashawn Gary in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
He gets it to Cooks. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
I got him.
Hey, exit.
I got I got you. 24 is the mic.
On fourth down, gone. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
We got 4. We got 4.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Go, son! 180! 12, 12, 12, 12.
50. We got it.
Back to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Brandon Cooks with time running out. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And the kick is no good, but there are flags behind the line. He's going to get bailed out. I think this is going to be a roughing call. So 20 seconds remain. It'll come down to this. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. So 20 seconds remain. It'll come down to this. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, for a second there, I had flashbacks to a few years ago, the NFC Championship game for the Packers, but here they're able to hold on.
And many things changed in Green Bay after that game. Personnel, people coaching, the whole deal. And in this case, they get it done. No fail like they had in Seattle.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Adams. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Jones. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Rodgers looking to throw. Open here is Allison. That's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Rodgers now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
The extra point is good, and on the final play of the game, they walk away with a victory. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.